It's not exactly a good morning in my household this morning, so I won't say good morning to you all. On top of my severe back pain, I have to put up with a daughter with an attitude problem. And I always used to ring my mother, but there's no phone to heaven. Always used to ring my mother to ask for her advice, seeing as she did have a fair bit to do with her upbringing. See, the thing is, my mum's only other granddaughter, she didn't have much to do with because my brother and his wife chose not to have her, my mother, in their lives. That was their choice from an early life, from an early time period, from the very beginning, when my sister-in-law was pregnant. And don't get me wrong, I have no hatred for him or his family. They've taken their path in life and that's it. But what I'm trying to get at is my mother had a lot to do with my daughter because I chose to have her in our lives. And my husband and I chose to have my mother and my father in our children's life. So she was a big part of my mum's and my dad's life when they were alive. My son never got to meet his granddad on both sides. He never met his granddad, Powassa, and he never met his granddad, Roy, or Teddy. My son never met his Nana Tawamo either. She passed away before he was born. He only got to meet my mum. So between the pain, the physical pain that I suffer, I've got to put up with, what would you even describe a 24-year-old person? So no wonder I keep describing her as a child. And it's my own fault really, because I've done a lot for her over the years and I continue to do a lot for her. And realistically, she should learn how to do things herself. Like the first thing that comes to mind is get herself to and from work. I'm just so angry. This morning, my son asked her whether she was still going to take him shopping to buy some clothes for his Brisbane trip. She told him no, but don't tell Mum why. I mean, how dare she even treat me this way? The person that does a hell of a lot for her. You know what? I had a fight with my mother much earlier though than what she's in age now. And my mother put her foot down and said, that's it. I'm not doing anything else for her. And that's it. I figured out life from there. But that was the best thing my mother ever did for me. Was make me learn the hard way. And it's not as though I wanted my kids not to have that way, because I don't regret my mother doing that. That was the best thing my mother ever did for me. Sorry, I'm so wild at the moment, I'm shaking. And I don't know how to stabilise this camera, but I should try and see if I can do it in the settings. It's an iPhone 10, for God's sake, it should have it. So I'm just so angry this morning. I mean, yep, the car, it's to and from work. If I asked her to toilet her dog, that she keeps reminding me about, yes, it's her dog. I consider Bambi as the family dog, but it's her dog. She doesn't take her dog to the toilet. Me, with the pain in my back and suffering, guess who just came out to toilet? Her dog. It's all right, Babs. It's okay. It's okay. I won't be long. Just need to have this little bit of a rant and we'll go in, okay? So I don't know who she thinks she is. Sometimes I feel like I've made the mistake and I haven't taught her the right way for life, to survive, which I haven't. She takes my car to and from work. I allow her to go, well, there are restrictions. I won't allow her to go see her friend in Brisbane because it's 100 kilometres away. So she's got a freedom to go out. She can use the car. I've been so grateful that she's helped me out with a lot of my bills, a lot of my medication bills and things like that, because my husband hasn't been able to help me out there. So she's helped me out there. But the point is, I do so much for her and I get shat on. And I don't know how I've deserved this. So I have to go out this morning. Can't get my husband to do it because he will just simply say he doesn't need new clothes. My son has got 2 pairs of tracksuit pants. That's it. The rest are shorts. He needs warm clothes to go away in because Brisbane, let alone the Gold Coast, is in its midst of winter and it's cold. It's probably around about 12 degrees here at the moment, and that's Celsius. Because we don't go off Fahrenheit here in Australia. So it's cold. He's going shopping in 1 pair of his tracksuit pants. They don't look that nice. They're really only for casual wear locally. There's something he can't go to the shopping centre in really. He can't wear tracksuit pants to go to the movies or, you know, maybe to laser tag or something like that because it's casual sort of tracksuit. He needs to run around in that. But cargo pants he can do the same thing in. And it's far too cold for shorts, as I've said. He's got no long sleeve tops anymore. They all don't fit him. So I can't exactly ask my husband to do that. So I have to take him shopping on my own, which I'll do. It just takes me time. I walk maybe 3 or 4 metres and I have to sit down. So I've debated whether I should actually buy a wheelie walker. The stupid thing is I donated that to my mother's great uncle, but he's in the same nursing home, so, you know. And then of course when he passes on, I donated it to the nursing home along with a water chair or water bed. I regret not keeping the wheelie walker for myself, but the thing is, I'm having the bariatric surgery soon, so I'm not exactly going to need the wheelie walker long term. But then again, why did I buy the shower chair? I bought the shower chair because I needed it now, and later on, when I get better, I can pass it on. I should have kept the wheelie walker for myself that way because it's got a little seat thing on it. But the thing is, I can't afford to buy one at the moment, can't afford to do anything at the moment because I've got no money. So, although I was thinking of asking my husband to buy me one. I don't know how much they are. They're between maybe 50, maybe 70 to 100 bucks to 150 bucks. I don't know. But I will actually ask him if I can do that. So that's my rant for this morning. Very disappointed that my first and oldest child can't treat me with the respect I thought I deserved, but obviously I don't deserve that respect. I feel I do a great deal for her, but it's unfortunate that I've not allowed her to learn that life isn't and can't be as easy as she possibly thinks it is. But, you know, I make it easy because at that age, I remember how hard I had it. I remember how hard I had it. I had a child, 2, 3, 4, who was 3 years old. When I had my baby, I was 21. I had to wake up for all the feeds. My husband went to work. My mother didn't help me with the feeds, although she did feed me. She kept my bed and all that clean. She washed all my clothes. She did everything like that. So I can't say that she didn't do anything for me, because she did. She helped me out greatly. We stayed with them for probably the first 3 to 4 months so she could help out around the house and that, and fuck, she did all right. There was always a saying, my mother and father, when we lived in a broken down old house to start with before they were saving to get a new house, and it was funny because we told everyone that my mother was so clean that you could eat off the lino kitchen floor, and that was so true. She was such a clean freak. That's my rant, and when she goes out I'll probably have a bit more of a rant just to get it out of my system, because I don't really want to fight with her. So I'll possibly see you again very soon. I really didn't want my Saturday vlog to be like this, but it is. Hopefully I'll be able to take you shopping with me as well, so stay tuned. Guess who? It's me. I'm back. So I don't feel any different. I just feel as if I don't know what I've done to deserve this treatment. I'm not perfect, by no means. But I don't think a parent deserves to be treated this way at all. No matter what. No matter what. So I think I'm going to have to knuckle down and put my foot down, because I'm not teaching her that this is okay. This behaviour is not okay. I have to make her aware of that. So the only way of doing that is changing the way I do things. And that I will do from this moment onwards. So there you go. So you know the drill. I'll see you again soon. Guess who? It's me. I'm back. Yep, I've done it. I gave in finally, and I created myself a Fortnite account. So I've now downloaded it. I played my first game and I got shot within 2 minutes, but all good. Practice is perfect. Guess who's back? I'm back. I just noticed my hair is so dark now. I didn't quite like how the lice treatment took out a lot of the purple in my hair. So I thought, well, I put a medium brown in my hair to see whether it would just turn like a burgundy colour, but it didn't, like this colour. But I don't mind this colour. So, getting back to my earlier video, I wanted to finish off this video for today because it's been a long, tiresome day, a stressful day. Still, attitudes are still the same around the household. Probably worse now with my husband too, because this afternoon he said to me, why did you have to buy jumpers? He's got plenty of jumpers, and I sort of tried to tell him that no, he doesn't. But in the midst of me explaining things, he'd speak over the top of me, one thing led to the other, and now we're not talking to one another. So, yeah, childish games that us adults do play. So, anyway, wasn't a good day today. What was good, took my son out to brunch, and he had a piece of carrot cake, and I had the eggs Benedict. I actually gave him some of my eggs Benedict because he said it looks so nice. And I felt sorry for him because by the time we did finish it was lunchtime anyway. So then we went to Best and Less and bought, we got the 3 outfits. We got slippers, thongs as well, but the thongs are for home. So 3 full-on outfits for winter, full outfits, so pants, shirts and jumpers to go over it. And then he's got the one jacket that they got one each of once they paid the cost of the for the trip. We got everything, and then we went to Kmart thinking, okay, we've got $58 left, or we had $58 left, so I'm going to see if we can buy you a camera from Kmart. Went to Kmart, you wouldn't believe it, for $59 there was a camera. Great, take it to the checkout. Checkout goes down in the middle of the transaction. So the girl says, look, we'll go over to the next counter. So she puts it through, and I went to try and the FPOS again, and it says insufficient funds. And I thought, hang on, I'll check my account. Thank God for internet banking. I said, well, that checkout over there has obviously taken the payment out because it's come out of my bank. She goes, oh, okay. All right, we're going to have to refund it. But in the interim, it wasn't just as simple as that. She had to go away, ring up technical support, and this is what they've advised her to do. And none of this is her fault whatsoever. It's the machine's fault. She's done everything she possibly could, even by knowing what to do next. So she's gone, rang technical support. They've told her that it's a Visa debit card, so we're going to refund the money. The money should go in straight away, and we'll recharge you for it. The money didn't go back in straight away. We never got the camera, and I'm not going back to Kmart again, ever. So I'm afraid they've lost my business there. I think personally what they should have done is possibly refunded in cash and then paid for it then. Problem is then, I suppose, they've got no evidence that the money was actually paid to Kmart. But, you know, it wasn't my area in the first place. So I ended up finding a camera at home, but now I'm short a SD card, so I don't know whether he's actually going to be able to take a camera away. Least my worries. At least he's going away on a holiday, and I'm glad that he's getting away, and he's getting away with his mates as well. So they're all staying in 5-star accommodation. I'm not going to divulge obviously where they're staying and all that information. So, but yes, that's where today ended up. Come home and attitudes are all still the same. Nothing's changed with this particular person's attitude. It's still the same. I'm unsure at this stage why it's still the same. But anyway, I'm at a loss, and I'm just too tired, too sore to even deal with that today. Yeah, Miss Bambi's taking it easy. And that is where I'm going to end my video today. Pain-wise, I don't know how I got through today, to be honest. There was a lot of sitting down, and I have discussed purchasing a wheelie walker with my husband, but of course that may now change because now he's got the shits with me, so I may not be getting a wheelie walker after all. So, this is why you never ever ever sign things to a joint account, because then you've got nothing if you have a fight, and then you've got no access to money. So I probably would have been better off signing it over to a trust fund. At least then all I had to do was write a letter saying what I need it for, because it's for medical grounds anyway, so I would have got it straight away. And I don't know what possessed me to do it the way I did, but I did. Mistake made, and now I will suffer for the rest of my life. So, yep, okay. So, unless in the next 5 years I'm going to come across some sort of windfall, but I doubt that because I can't afford to even buy a lottery ticket. Don't really like gambling anyway, and buying lottery tickets and things like that is a form of gambling anyway, so you know, probably won't go there. My mum was a big gambler. She reckons she lost over $80,000, but 80,000 or was it 20,000 she used to tell people? 20,000 I think it was. I can't remember what you used to say, Mum, God rest her soul. It's birthday on Monday, she would have turned 80, but she passed away at 69. Lucky number, lucky number. Something that she probably never would have done in her lifetime. But, yes. So that's it. That's it. Saturday's video is over and done with. Hopefully tomorrow I will wake up pain-free my conditions fixed, I'll be going back to work full time in dreamland, that's for sure. So I hope you guys have a good weekend out there. Don't forget to throw me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And right next to that subscribe button is a bell button, and that means that every time I upload, I'll send a notification your way, and you'll be able to click, and you'll be able to see my beautiful face. Maybe not. All right, guys, girls, boys, everyone in the world, have a lovely weekend. Take care. Family is precious, even when you're fighting.